A next step on this Trillium greenhouse installation is putting the greenhouse shelf kits up. Assembling our greenhouse shelf kits is really quite easy. It's nice to have a clear floor space or a nice large bench or table to work on. We start with 4 slat boards and space them about a 1/4 inch apart. They're all connected together with what we call cleats. They're screwed onto the bottom. You can see me screwing a cleat in the end. One of the keys with the slat shelves is to get the ends all lined up and use a square to square the ends so that your shelf is square. In longer shelves, we have 3 or 4 cleats, 2 at the ends, or 1 at each end, and then we try to put 1 in the middle if it's a 3, and of course spread them out evenly if there's 4. As you can see, now that I have the 2 cleats on the ends, I measure twice to make sure that I'm in the middle for my 3rd cleat. You can use the shelf bracket like this to keep the cleat square with the slat boards. Once the shelf surfaces are built, as seen, we put the shelf brackets up, and what I like to do there is measure down from the eave of the greenhouse, the height where you want the shelves. In this case, we're putting the shelves about 12 inches below the eave. So once we have marks down from the eave on each of the locations for the shelf brackets, we can use that to screw the shelf bracket to the sidebar of the greenhouse. In general, we want a shelf bracket every other sidebar, but depending on the number of bays in your greenhouse, it may end up being 1 every bar or 1 every other bar. Once the shelf brackets are in place, you can take the pre-made slat shelf and set it on the brackets. And then once you have it centered in your greenhouse or in the right position, we suggest screwing the shelf to a couple brackets just to keep it in place. And that's it for Sturdi-Built's greenhouse shelf kit.